Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from Group 19. Next. Before that, I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Aisha binti Mak Yamil. Metric number is 287767. Next. The title given to our group is Perception of Customer based on factors that influence their demand behavior. Next. This is our content. We have introduction, part A, part B, part C, and lastly, conclusion. Next. For introduction, doing business is necessity nowadays in every country. Demand is defined as the ability and willingness to buy specific quantities of goods in a given period of time at a particular price according to ceteris paribus, while consumer behavior is the study of how individual customer, group or organization select, buyer, use, dispose idea, goods and service to satisfy their needs and wants. We know that consumer demand is influenced by several factors during decision making. Factors that influence a consumer demand are taste and trend, consumer income, population or number of buyers, advertising, price, and so on. So the purpose of this survey is to obtain opinion from customer based on factors that influence their demand behavior. Okay, now let's move to part A. Gender of respondent. Based on a pie chart showing the percentage of male and female respondents who had answered the questionnaire about customer perception based on factors influencing their demand behavior. The total number of respondents is 12 people. It can be clearly seen that the difference between male and female who respond to the questionnaire is the same percentage, which is 50%. Next. Ethnicity of respondent. This pie chart shows the percentage of respondents according to their ethnicity. As we can see in the pie chart, the Malays have the highest percentage compared to the Chinese, Indians, and others. There are 8 Malays, while Indian and others have the same percentage of 6.7%. Respondent for this questionnaire had no respondent of Chinese. Next. Age of respondent. Based on a pie chart shows the percentage of respondents that respond to the questionnaire. Age below 30 and age 31 to 40 had the same percentage value of 33.3% equal to 4 respondents. Respondents receive income caused their demand for fast food to increase according to ceteris paribus, while respondents aged 41 to 50 years and aged 50 years and above have the same numbers of respondents, which is 2 respondents or a percentage of 16.7%. This is because the respondents who are 41 years old and above practice a healthy lifestyle that is more nutritious food. They also prefer traditional food. That's all for me. Now I will pass to Ifa.
Alright, thank you Aisha. My name is Nurifa Damia and my metric number is 289981. So I will continue for part B about the satisfaction of purchased goods or products depending on their brands. As you can see on the graph, the respondents that chose the option moderate are consumers that are uncertain with a non-biased opinion that want to try new goods or products depending on their behavior, whether they should consume today or the next day that they want to switch brands. Based on Lazy 2016, they investigate this issue if and how the perception of a product and the evaluation of the experience can change the consumer to purchase. Next is the satisfaction of respondent when purchasing high-priced branded goods. From what I researched, Marzuki's 1987 says an integrative approach to measure the consumer response about various incentives of switching brands. Self-perception was utilized such as to assess consumer switching behavior and to knowing the difference depending their switching behavior. Based on the graph, when consumers buy goods with high price, most of them lean towards moderation because branded goods produce high quality products, hence it doesn't affect their concern towards the price. That is because high quality products always satisfy the needs of consumers. So we move on to the satisfaction of respondents when their income rises to purchase of goods. You can tell from the pie chart there are two types of consumers which are more likely to purchase more goods if their income increase because it shows that they should be rewarded and they want to choose after hard work. The other type is consumers that are not spending their money to purchase any goods even though their income is increasing because they want to control on purchasing more branded goods or products that are not necessarily to life. So I conclude using the ceteris paribus, it shows an increase in income and hence the amount consumers can afford to purchase goods. So lastly is the satisfaction of respondent when the price of goods is low so they can increase purchases. The pie chart shows that half of the respondents, which are 50%, choose agree to increase their purchases. From that, it can be concluded that the respondents are well managed on spending their money when it comes to purchasing goods or products based on the price. Next, we can relate in the current situation that we face, which is more purchase of needs rather than wants. Not forget, the ceteris paribus says if the price of goods fall, the quantity of purchases will increase. Next slide, I will pass to Shuhada.
Okay, thank you, Ifa. My name is Nur Shuhada binti Muhammad Rosli and my matrix number is 288021. I will continue with the satisfaction of respondents to buy goods online rather than in person. From my point of view, certain consumers have the impression that buying online is easier or they have a desire to buy online for the first time. However, certain consumers may face problems when it comes to online purchases and they were more confident to buy on their own because they can see the quality of the product physically. According to Bell and Latin 1998, companies that were able to sell their products and services online during the recent lockdown fared much better than those who didn't. This means that online business today provide goods profits to business. Next is satisfaction of respondent when purchasing goods online are more convenient and cost effective. From the feedback received, some consumers prefer to buy goods face-to-face because they can check the quality of the goods themselves. Meanwhile, there are also consumers who think that online purchases are cheaper because no taxes are levied and may only have to pay shipping charges. Convenience and cost efficiency indeed lies in the goods and services demanded by consumers when purchasing. As reported by Insight 2018, it makes sense that it is more cost-effective and environmental friendly to shop online instead of driving to bricks and mortar store. Now, we move to part C, which is respondents' opinion to purchase good A if the price falls by 50%. According to Yin and Huang 2014, a price reduction is a common marketing tactic for attracting customers by offering a bonus or incentive that encourage them to buy offered products right away. From the results, it can be stated that if the price decreases, the probability that people will buy increases. Ceteris paribus does not take into account the price of a competitor's product availability, or other factors that will cause the customer's desire to purchase the product. In short, the majority of respondents will take advantage of price reductions because they realize that price reductions are rare. As a result, they buy it right away, regardless of their financial situation. Some of them may want to buy it but can't at the time, or they may not be familiar with the brand and want to do some research before deciding whether to buy it or not. And last from me is respondents' opinion to purchase good A even if the price is high. From the statement, the conclusion is that if customers are loyal to the product, they will definitely buy it even if the price goes up. It was found that cost-based brand loyalty does not limit consumer behavior in making product purchases. Although the product has a high price, loyal consumers do not think about the cost. Instead, their satisfaction when enjoying their favorite product. In the meantime, there are also consumers who think more about price than brand. Maximum savings may be their priority. According to an excerpt from Visa Blog 2015, brand should reflect the price you put to your products, whether it comes in the form of outstanding customer service or high quality materials. Ceteris Paribus also said if the customers are loyal to the product, they will definitely purchase it even if the price increase. So I will pass my slide to Rose.
Alright, thank you, Shoada. Hello everyone, my name is Rose Pilamina and my metric number is 287323, and now I'm going to explain about the respondent's opinion to purchase good A if the price of good B rises by 50%. Based on the figure 12, it shows that the highest amount of respondents selected to the agree and strongly agree, which is 4 and 3 respondents, and the least of amount of respondents selected to the moderate and disagree, and there is a none of them choose for strongly disagree. This is why, because according to the research from Vanderbilt University, the cheap cost might backfire for businesses cause people see low prices as a sign of low quality product. Consumers' views of a cheap price are influenced by their motivations for purchasing goods. Next. Respondents' opinion to purchase good A if their income increases by 50%. Based on the figure 13, it shows that the moderate and agree responses there was a similarity of feedback number, which is 5 respondents, and disagree, strongly agree responses there was a similarity also, which is each of it one respondent, and there is no strongly disagree. This is why the income effect is an element of consumer choice theory, which ties preference to consumption expenditures and consumer demand curve that depicts how changes in relative market prices and incomes, which is we took from Investopedia 2021. Next. Lastly is respondent opinion to purchase both good A and a good B if their income increases by 50%. Based on the pie chart, we know that about 8.3% choose to strongly disagree, and 33.3% choose about disagree, moderate and agree about 16.7%, and strongly agree is around 25%. This is why, according to the research I have done, that Amit told that level aids consumers in making purchasing decisions such as whether to spend a particular amount on luxury or save that amount. Next. So in conclusion, from this survey, we can conclude that all the factors influence their demand behavior shows variety of graphs and the number of respondents. From that, we can know each of every respondents having their own background and taste. For example, the survey might be conducted to helping the consumer decision when purchasing a goods or products. That's all. Thank you for listening.